Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink. Just add air. Now available and carbonated. Wow. Hello, everyone. Thranxes here, and welcome back to Outer Worlds Episode 3, where it's high time we entered Edgewater. Even though there's a lot more outside of town to investigate and explore, I think we need to push forward at this point, so let's go ahead and do that. 10 corporations joined together and formed the Halcyon Holdings Corporation to buy the rights to the Halcyon system. And then your inhaler finishes off a stack of consumables, it loads the next one automatically. Well, that's neat. Edgewater discovered. So they are going to let me run around with my gun drawn in town. Okay. Hot meals, cold meals, live music. Day-old salt tuna. Look at these alleyways and such back here. It's a hot mess of garbage. Ooh, a bypass shunt. Some Adreno. I'll take all of those. Look at these little nooks and crannies. So everyone here is part of Spacer's Choice. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family, they say. Yeah, look at these intricate little alleyways. Old Vale General Store.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
At least we've got work, they say. Hey, corporate guard.
They start asking you for some medicine. Come tell me. I'll set them straight.
What? Who? What is this? You better not be asking.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
A sick house? Oh my goodness. Ugh, oh, the smell in here is unbearable. Ugh.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Fair enough, Rosemary. Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time.
What?
I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
What? What's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you. People will talk. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
I don't think that's how disease works. That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
No, I'll leave you be. I'm gonna talk to the person who runs this town. This is ridiculous. Oh, look at this place, though. This is horrible. Oh, that person's dead. They're not even sick. They're fully dead. Even the mechanical sentries are killed. Does this say dehydrated water tablets? Hold on a second. Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Wow. I'll talk to you in a minute, sir. This is ridiculous. This is atrocious, these living conditions.
I don't have time for this. Carry on.
Maybe if you're sick, you don't talk to me like that, huh? Magazine, increase the amount of ammunition in the weapons magazine. I like that. Nobody saw me. That's what counts.
At least I paid my gravesite fees.
What? This is horrible. Okay, this isn't...
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Yeah, right. Wow. If that's taken care of their own, I would hate to see what happens when you get shunned. Oh, the barber shop. Sounds good. Conrad Siddiq.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Well, I did just
Physical
come from the sick
hygiene
house.
recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures? I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work.
There you go.
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Yeah, Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yikes. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU. Be done with it.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I wasn't... Oh, look at all this stuff. I don't want to go... Wait a minute. A model spaceship. That's got to be in the junk page, right? Yeah. Pocket watch, necklaces, all kinds of little goodies. You have a model spaceship, and you have weapon parts. You can't put those up for collateral?
What can I do for you?
Sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Mm-hmm. Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58%. Ooh, not bad. I'm trying to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild.
Pardon me?
I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him
He doesn't
much.
seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Fair enough. I got some questions
Go
for
ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Yeah, what do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Okay, well, what are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
A tendency towards belly aching? It sounds like the flu. No, better said, why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
I suppose that's sensible.
We're a sensible people.
I mean, if you don't have enough to go around, then you don't have enough to go around. You leave me in here. I want some of these goodies. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. The company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down in his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. I'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal the next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Yikes. Sorry, Eugene. Somebody's got to pay that body price. Ooh. Light assault rifle. I don't mind if I do. Except I don't really have that many bullets for it, so I think maybe we will stick with the pistol for now. All right, Conrad, I'm out of here. The Cannery, OSI, Spacer's Choice Cantina. Sure thing, let me in. And who might you be?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome.
Okay.
On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You're drunk.
What? No, I'm Winslow. Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record.
Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Not a bad deal, but you sound like you need a surgeon, actually.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Whoa. I'll leave you to it, Winslow.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics. So this is the Salt Tuna Cannery. Nope, can't go in there without a mag pick. Restroom, and that one doesn't have anything written on it. Of course, there's not going to be any goodies in the restroom. Is there like a vent that I can... No. Okay. Alright, alright. What do you have for me?
I don't know you.
Okay, well, I don't know you. No, I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Is there something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you.
I don't know you either.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Fine by me. What do you have on tap?
Coming right up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Okay. Dehydrated water, plain and pure water, 99% water. 0G brew, trip teas, and energy brew. I don't really want any of it, actually. You gonna let me fiddle with your cashier, your register here? No. Oh, what do you have here in the back, huh? As long as nobody's watching. I'm gonna clean you out back here. Alright, it looks pretty clear. Some soaps, some towels. This is like the proprietor's living quarters up here. Alright, I just don't want anybody to see what's going on here. Now, what I don't understand is why the heck my bits... Oh, no, I guess my bits are piling up. Oh, it's like a little personal balcony. Okay. Now, what was that I just took? Spacer's Corona. Oh, Corona cigarettes. Nicotine high. Makes you better at shooting. I don't know if the FDA would approve that message. Look at all that ammo. I wonder if you're able to walk on these little connectors here. Ooh, ooh, easy, easy. Ooh. Well, that was close. Okay, so the cannery workers are getting off work? Oh yeah, the sun's going down. It's like a real life schedule to be kept here. Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's see if they're going to let me... I'm going to try this. Ooh, yes. Good jump. I love it. No, 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 no. Ooh. Okay, fine. Fair enough. What is this? This is the general store. Oh. Julius?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Yeah, I got that. I don't necessarily want to do that. What are you trading?
Music to my ears.
Ooh, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, Maxwell, the Silver Hammer. Riot control armor. Wow. I just want to buy 2 of these maglocks, actually, and if I may sell, I would like to... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through and mark a lot of this stuff as junk, because we don't really need to repair stuff yet, so... Let's start marking all this as junk. I think we'll use a new pistol, right? Junk. We'll save an extra, and then we're going to save that. We'll junk. I kind of want to save one of each of the ranged weapons until I know which one I want to hold on to. That looks pretty good. So all of this stuff is just for selling, I'm guessing? Okay.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's
It's not the
choice.
best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I love that. What do you got?
To my ears.
How about if we sell all of our junk, please? Ah. Yes, with the money. So now I want to buy these, and I want to buy a bypass shunt as well. Standard troop helmet. Ooh, I could get some real armor. No, I don't want to steal your stuff. No, we're not going to do that. Oh, you're lucky I don't feel like committing a bunch of crimes. Okay. And let me go back in this alleyway. Oh yeah, look at all that. I love it. Well, now that I've done that, I kind of want to go back here into the cantina. And this door was beyond my skill. No, it was not. Close that door, please. Wait. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. Ugh. I'm not causing any trouble, I swear. I swear. So unlocking that door is going to aggravate people in the room. Apparently. But there was another locked container up here, if I recall. Wasn't there? Maybe I'm out to lunch. I could have sworn there was. Okay, that's fine. Well, then we just won't worry about it for now.
Another day at the cannery.
You're safer inside the wall.
I know I'm safer inside the walls. Halcyon Terminal, what have we here? Guillaume Gil Antrim, Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately. Former Spacer's Choice Associate Mechanic terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty. Must be able to sign your own name. Birdie Cotton. Former vicar stationed in Edgewater, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Office of Scientific Inquiry. Sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I know how you feel.
It's the constable's office. Let's see about these bounties. Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Nice. If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Yes, I've got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wales mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
That's what I'm asking. It looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
I don't know how I feel about the direction of this conversation. Considering Phineas pulled me out of stasis, I think I'm just going to say never mind. Sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property. How intriguing. You're just going to let me open up all the cells? You got a mag pick in here. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Bounty records. I don't know how much we're going to read all of these. These are pretty similar to the other thing. Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Spacer's Choice no longer recognizes Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Spacer's Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Doc Maybill is wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenotime, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official physician. Suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of the plague, at large and dangerous. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Yikes.
Wish we had some better rations.
Some better rations than salt tuna? Come on. Ooh, extendo site. I'll take some of that. Is this a building I can go inside? No. I mean, it's a beautiful scenery, but my goodness, this town is a little. It's got some issues. It's got some issues.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Mr. Abernathy?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Yikes. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I didn't mean any harm. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
The great cannery in the skies.
Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it. Sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Yikes. You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Alright, let's get into the next room so I can take your stuff without you watching, please. Thank you. No personal memoirs to write down. Okay, alright. Alright, Mr. Abernathy didn't...
Mistake looking for Abernathy.
What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Well, he's got symptoms of something. So you're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
I suppose that's fair. What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, should we be talking out here in the streets? No, why don't you let me worry about that?
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape. so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match that offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Esther Blaine. Okay, well then. Ooh, something's arcing over here. Well, you might want to get that looked at. Those are some pretty slick Spacer's Choice goggles. Yeah, you know what? That's a valid point, and I'm glad they included that in the quest. Because, right, so it's this note right here. Talking about selling the teeth for bits. Yeah, I bet you got money, Conrad. Let's discuss.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his golden teeth as collateral?
You know about Eugene? How?
Because you left a note up on your desk. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
A dodoy.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Is that something... They were probably worth a few bits, Conrad.
More than a few.
Come on.
Those teeth were his personal savings.
Okay, then.
I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye. Level up. Yes. Thank you for that. Now, can we get our lock picking up to 20, please? And then I think we'll increase our ranged skill a little bit over here. Yep. Sounds good to me. What am I being hit with? Oh, the codex. Is there a way to clear all these? I just want to clear all these. I don't like having these asterisks just hanging out. No. No. If I go here and then back. They really don't want me looking at this, but up there it is. Merchant skill. Yes, make the asterisk go away. Okay. Wonderful. That being said, I think this is another great time.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Oof. Who lost a finger? No. Anyways, I think it's a good place to wrap up this episode, and we'll continue exploring Edgewater in the next episode. But until next time, take care.